Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com here for NTMarkets.com with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, briefly, what we saw yesterday was a very clear definition of the range that was in front of us at the time, which is generally 47 to 50 up to 64. What we've seen in the overnight is a hop or a break through the 64 area. We've done as high as 67.5. I can't emphasize to you enough how much trouble the Bears are in right now. As for me personally, I took a good portion of my swing short off down in the 50-53 area, and I scratched the rest of it near even when it became pretty clear yesterday that the Bears were not going to get back down into those lower areas. It bounced off of, we did 50 half. My lower level yesterday was 50. So the levels did very well yesterday. But where the Bears get themselves into trouble is here. I'll show you. Okay, what you have here is a 5-minute chart. Here is yesterday's push lower off of the open. We go do 50 half. Here's our proprietary level down here, 50. So it was a nice bounce for us, within a handle of that level. Where the Bears have gotten themselves into trouble, ever since 1340, you could argue since 2009, is right here. This topping candle that comes up into this purple line, which represents my daily pivot, 1760.08. The Bears have never been able to convert this kind of moment into a lower high and then make a lower low. When they failed to do that, when we bounce off of the 9-day, here the green line, and then you go ahead and you make new highs here, and you come back down to confirm it, not to crush it, but to confirm it down here, down in the area of the 9-day pivot, then you get yourself pretty much cooked over time. So they had one chance here, then they blew it. This is into the close, and they couldn't get that done either. And they created support at the opening print yesterday, 56.25. Then the bulls just start to build, 1, 2, and then we're done, and we're up and through. So what is the task that's before both camps now? If the bulls can turn 64 into support today, and if they can hold support and continue to make highs, and 64 becomes now a floor instead of a ceiling, and I'm a big believer that resistance then becomes support. If that happens here, then what you've done in the bigger picture is you've run up to a new high, you've reloaded, you've set a base, and now you're breaking out again. That move goes up to this upper Bollinger Band at a minimum. So like I said, the Bears are in big trouble. They're in big, big trouble. But they did it to themselves. They did it to themselves because they can never put an entire day together from a trading perspective. They can never put an entire trading day together. And the moment that my swing short, and this is why it's so important when you're doing swing trades. You've got to trade in and out of things. You have to trade in and out of things. You have to take 6 handles here. You have to take 10 handles there. I mean, I took more than 25, 20, I think it was 22 handles out of the trade total. Okay, and I took about a 1.5 handle loss on the balance, which is about 2/3 of one position. But taking that one handle hit versus all that we had to peel, that we peeled and add back along the way, pales in comparison to if I had taken the swing, held on to it when it was becoming clear during the course of the day yesterday that the Bears were not getting it done. Bears didn't get it done. My biggest mistake yesterday was getting long 53 half and getting rid of it 58 half. And then I built it back up 58 half, and I wanted to go into the day flat, and so I flattened it up, and then the huge pop. But you just can't predict a big pop like that. But the key now is 64 a floor? If 64 is a floor, the bears are going to be on the run again. They're going to be on the run again because the dip buyers have no fear. Now they've reloaded a little bit and they have clear sailing up to test at least the 73s. And if you move through the 73s, you start dealing with numbers like 1788. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. Come on in and trade those levels with us. 1750 yesterday, and I can give you a lot more examples than that. So see if we can help your trading, and we would love to meet you. Okay, take care. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well.